which is to mix in a little bit more effort into core work. So we're going to do some planking, so a little bit more on the strength side of things. And I was reading a little article in the newspaper the other day about an exercise called the Beast. So we're going to be doing that as well, which is really building strength in the quads and so on. So it's a version of plank, downward dog kind of thingy. So firstly we're going to warm up our wrists and shoulders. So coming into tabletop, so knees under hips, wrists under shoulders, tuck your toes under, but place your hands well. So have your fingers spread, press all the finger knuckles and the palm into the mat, but have your index finger forward and press a lot of weight, most of the weight you're trying to press into the index finger and the thumb to stop the wrists rolling out to the side, and then that impacts shoulders and so on. And then we're going to rock forward and back, just gently, so your shoulders go past your wrists. Keep pressing through the index finger and the thumb, just helping to build a little strength through the wrists. And then as you're forward, you'll then start to do little circles of the shoulders. So feeling, even though the weight is going around the wrist, you want to still keep that pressure towards the thumb and go back the other way. Okay, then sit back on your heels, tuck your toes under, sit back on your heels. That's also good to stretch out the plantar fascia, the sole of the foot. Give your hands a shake, flick the fingers, just get the blood moving. Okay, then just once more, rock forward and back. And then side to side. Keep the pressure through the thumb and the forefinger. Okay, and then come to lie on your front. Take your arms out wide. And then turn your left ear, rest the left side of the head on the mat. Keep the right arm straight with the palm pressing down. And then you're going to roll over onto your right side, so bring the left hand in to help with the rotation. And then if you can, you'll touch the left toes behind you, so stretching out through that right shoulder. It doesn't matter if the foot doesn't rest down, it's just helping to bring the body into rotation. And then rolling back, other side, so keep the left arm straight, palm down. Turn the left cheek to the mat, roll onto your left side, and using the right fingertips, just pressing in to the mat to lift up and rotate. And then rolling back to centre and come to stand. Front of the mat. We're going to do 2 Surya Namaskar A, 2 Sun Salute A and 2 Sun Salute B. Standing with your feet hip distance apart, come into mountain pose. So you're going to lift the toes, spread them, place them down, and then feel that energy lifting up. Let the kneecaps lift, the thighs engage, lift up through your Mula Bandha, your reach lock, pelvic floor. Uddiyana Bandha, your navel to your spine, solar plexus, and then inhale, your arms up, bring your palms together, look up at your thumbs, and then exhale, palms down, floating forward. You can bend your knees slightly to get your fingertips to the mat, and then inhale to halfway lift, extending the spine, looking forward. Exhale, palms down, step back, roll into plank, eye of the elbows forward as you hug the arms towards the rib cage, lower to the mat, tops of the feet down. Inhale to cobra, draw the shoulder blades down your back, elbows towards your waist. Exhale, tuck the toes, lifting up into down dog. Take 3 breaths here. Starting to activate Ujjayi breath, breath with sound. Then inhaling up on your toes, bend your knees, look forward. Come forward to halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale. Rising up, palms together. Exhale, hands to heart center. One more, inhale. Your arms up, look up. Exhale, floating forward. Inhale to halfway lift. Extending the spine, squeeze the core. Exhale, step back, lowering through chaturanga. That's low. Press up. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes. Coming into down dog, 3 breaths. Make sure you're pressing into the index finger and the thumb. Then inhale, up on your toes, bend your knees, look forward. Come forward to halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale. Rising up, palms together. Exhale, hands to heart center. 2 rounds of Surya Namaskar B, Sun Salute B. So standing in mountain, then you're going to inhale to chair pose, Utkatasana. So bend the knees, bring the arms forward and up, and then taking the knees back slightly so you can just glance down and see your toes, and then bring your arms up beside your ears, look up at your thumbs, shoulder blades slide down your back. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale to halfway lift, look up. Exhale, step back, roll into plank, lowering through chaturanga. You can go to up dog or cobra. Cobra as you press the tops of the feet down, feel the kneecaps lift, pubic bone presses in, and then exhale, tuck your toes, lift your hips, come into down dog. Warrior 1 on the right side, so turn the left foot out, bring the right foot knee to nose, and then place the foot between your hands. Drop the back heel, toes point slightly forward, feet hip distance apart. Sink through the right knee, swivel the hips to the front. Bring your arms up, look up, draw your shoulder blades down your back. Exhale, palms down, step back. From plank, lowering through chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale to down dog. Warrior 1 on the left side, turn the right foot out. You can have the right heel up for the moment as you bring the left foot between your hands and then plant the right heel down. Sink through the left knee, bringing the arms up, look up, and then exhale, palms down, step back, lower through chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Taking 3 breaths here. And then inhale, step, hop, jump forward to halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees. Inhale to chair pose. Then squeeze your thighs, lifting up, palms together. Exhale, hands to heart center. 1 more. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Warrior one on the right side. Bring the right foot between your hands. Drop the left heel down. Sink through the right knee. Arms come up. Look up. Shoulders away from ears. Exhale, palms down. Lower through chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. And then exhale to down dog. 3 breaths. Inhale, up on your toes, bend your knees. Look forward, come forward to halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees. Inhale to chair pose. Rising up, palms together. Exhale, hands to heart center. Then coming down into tabletop. Place your hands well. And tuck your toes under. Inhale, take the left leg back, roll the thigh under, so internal rotation, so the knee points down. Reach the right arm forward and turn the palm inwards. Pressing up through that left palm. Exhale, change sides. Left arm goes forward. Right leg lifted. Change sides. Inhale, using the breath as you come into the pose, and then coming out on the exhale. Last side. Okay, then coming down onto your forearms, and we're going to come into forearm plank. So firstly, just bring your hands, clasp your hands in front of you, press the forearms into the mat, elbows under shoulders, and then come up onto your toes. Squeeze the thighs to the midline, squeeze the pelvic floor, then place the left palm down. You're going to reach the right arm forward and place down, and then reach the left arm forward. So trying not to allow the hips to roll out to the side, trying to push up through the right elbow, the right forearm, trying to keep the hips level. Change side. Change again, so left arm forward, come back into low plank, and then drop the knees, come back into child's pose for a moment. The breath steady, and coming forward into tabletop. So tuck your toes under, and we're going to lift up into what we call the truth. So squeeze the thighs towards the midline, but they're hip distance apart. Press up through your palms, so you're rounding out between the shoulder blades. Feel that core sucking in. Knees are just an inch or so off the mat. Gaze is down. And then inhale, lift your hips. Coming to down dog. Okay, then we're going to come into, apparently this is called the loaded beast. So from down dog, you might want to bring your feet forward a little. You're going to just bend your knees. Bottom goes up, so pushing through the palms, hips up, squeeze through the thighs, and then you're going to come forward into plank. And then again, bend your knees, bring your hips up, and then come forward into plank. Loaded beast. So coming back, so it's building strength through the quads, hamstrings, glutes, and come forward. We're going to do 10. sure as you come into plank, you're pushing up between the shoulder blades, protracting the shoulder blades. 7, 8, 9, 10. Then drop your knees. Come into child's pose a moment, take your arms behind you and then just clench and open your fists so you can feel you're releasing, just softening through the wrists there, they were taking a lot of pressure. Give the fingers a waggle. Okay, then coming forward again into tabletop, tuck your toes under, inhale, lift, up into down dog. Bring your right leg up, bring the right knee to nose, place the right foot between your hands. So you want your feet hip distance apart, you're up on the back, the ball of the back foot, you're going to come up into high lunge. So coming up, have the right knee above the right ankle, lift up through that back thigh, bring your arms up, look up. Squeeze the thighs to the midline, bring your hands to your hips, and then we're going to pulse the left knee down towards the mat. Left knee down, squeeze. 3, we'll do 5, 4, 5. Using your glutes to squeezing back up, and then reaching the left palm down shoulder width from that foot. You're now going to revolve the right arm up. Squeeze the thighs to the midline, draw the shoulder blades down your back. Inhale, look down, fingertips down, step back to down dog. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Roll forward, knee to nose, place the left foot between your hands, but feet hip distance apart, up on the ball of the back foot. On the inhale, come up into high lunge. Left knee above left ankle, lift up through the right thigh. Inhale, your arms up, look up. Squeeze the thighs to the midline. And then exhale, hands to hips. Start to pulse the right knee down towards the mat and up. Use your glutes. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now right palm down, lift up through the back thigh, left knee above left ankle, revolve. So you squeeze the core, bringing the right side of the ribs towards the thigh, reach up through the fingertips, look up, draw your shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, and as you exhale, look down, step back into down dog. So one more breath here, and then come to sit. And lie back into bridge. So bring your heels where you can touch them with your fingertips. Thighs hip distance apart. Press your forearms and your palms into the mat. Inhale. Pressing the lower back gently towards the mat. Inhale, lift your hips. Gently squeeze the glutes. Push your knees away from you. With the breath coming in nice and evenly. And then press your heels down. Feel if you can, that really starts to engage the hamstrings more gently. And then exhale, lowering down. One more, inhale, lift. chest, just rock a little there. And then cross at the ankles, curl towards your knees, and then start to rock backwards and forwards. If you come all the way up to your shoulders. And then come to sit. Hands on your thighs. Close your eyes. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Bring your palms together at your heart center, lowering your head and opening your eyes.